Welcome back to the Notary Entrepreneur. I'm Jeff Veal, Notary Public, licensed in Illinois. Thank you for tuning in for another episode. On today's episode, I'm going to talk about Affidavit of Identity. This is something that I wish I knew about way earlier on in my notary career, but hey, I guess it's better to be late than to never know at all. So before we get into the program, I'm going to talk about a few housekeeping notes. So first of all, to let you all know, over here at the Notary Entrepreneur, we don't just notarize, we monetize. We're about helping 100 notary publics to become full-time notaries, to make this your full-time job, or just to enhance your side hustle, if that's all that you're looking to get out of this wonderful game. So before I get into it, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment, talk to me. I talk back. I'll help. If you want to bless me according to the value that I've given you, what you can do is, like I said, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe, and you can comment. All these things help me in the algorithm. To the tip of the day. Our tip of the day is, if somebody contacts you and they want you to notarize a document, print it out, scan it, and mail it, you need to charge at least $99. Now, I know sometimes the situations where you may give discounts, but if you got to do those three things, you should be charging at least $99. That's your tip of the day. Let's get right into it. What is an affidavit of identity? Affidavit of identity. Well, what's an affidavit? Basically, an affidavit is a document making particular statements. And an affidavit of identity is a document making the statement that a person is who they say they are. Now, this is a situation where you would need an affidavit of identity for a person would be if they can't find their ID. There is a solution. Thank God I'm here to give it to you. So that's when this is the situation when you need that affidavit of identity, because it happens. Sometimes people can't find their ID. They've lost their ID, whatever. So now you don't have to turn away that business. As always, in everything that I tell you, you should always do your own research, consult with an attorney instead of just taking my advice. But generally, for an affidavit of identity, you can use one credible witness if the witness knows the notary, you, and the affiant. The affiant is the person that doesn't have their ID. If they know both of them, then you can use one witness. You can use two witnesses if the witnesses only know the affiant. Affiant, again, is the person that can't find their identification. Additionally, what you need to do on this affidavit of identity before you do anything is you have to get them to give you a verbal oath, basically an oath. You can, to give it more effect, have them raise their right hand and swear that they are, in fact, who this affidavit of identity is saying that they are. Also, as always, in these unusual situations, you want to document that into your journal that you've met with a person that didn't have their identification, but you used the affidavit of identity to verify them. Also, you can perhaps email them a copy of the affidavit of identity and keep the original one for yourself, because this is mostly for your purposes. So you're going to keep that and file that away in case it ever comes up and you need it again. And like I said, understand your local laws, and there you have it, affidavit of identity. So if you need an affidavit of identity, I can create one for you in a pinch. Give me a call or a text at 312-866-7781, and I'll help you out. Book me like Barnes and Nobles if you need a personal consultation. If you need me to make you a video specifically about a specific topic, we can talk about that too. And remember, this is a movement over here. This Notary Entrepreneur, NotaryMentorHub.com, this is a movement. We're trying to get a collection of notaries so that we can work together, we can grow together, we can send each other business so that we don't have to rely on these signing agencies and the lawyers and all these people. If we got enough notaries that are doing full-time business like I am, then they're sending other notaries jobs. And if we can work together, we can come together, you know, we're all making that much more money. That's my mission, to help get you all up and going better, cooking with gas, like the old folks say. That's it. We're gonna keep it short today. And remember, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, get you a mentor. Peace.